In this quiet little town, time seems to move slowly. For 30 years, the light behind this door has never gone out. A home lovingly guarded by Raymond's parents for half a lifetime. After graduation, Raymond set off in pursuit of his dreams. The city was vast, full of opportunity, but his hometown remained small. Small enough to hold nothing but the love and longing of two aging hearts. The years crept by, quietly stealing their strength, but not their habit of waiting. What Raymond didn't know was that, on rainy days, his mother could barely walk from the pain in her legs. His father had grown quiet, his spirit dimming little by little. Time, like an invisible earthquake, cracks strong bodies and bends proud backs into fragile curves. Eventually, his father fell ill. In that time-worn wicker chair, his father trembled like a brittle leaf in the wind, and his mother, quiet and steadfast like moss, had spent a lifetime soothing the lines of his weary palms with the rhythm of every dawn and dusk.
Hello. May I know who is this?
Son, it's Mom here. How have you been?
Hi, Mom. It's you. I am fine. Just getting very busy, as I was recently promoted.
Remember to take good care of you. Come home whenever you wish. Dad is...
I am sorry, Mom. My colleagues are waiting for me. I need to go. We'll contact you later.
Mother choked back sobs as she said to father, "Our son's struggling in the urban whirlpool. How could I chain his steps with the shadow of a sickbed?" Father wiped the glimmer from her tear-stained cheek. "Eaglets belong to the clouds. Our old roof should have learned to shelter itself long ago." Raymond stumbled into his apartment, wrenching his tie loose before collapsing onto the sofa. The central AC's drone merged with city lights bleeding through glass curtain walls. On the third shelf, a dustcoat frame held their Lunar New Year family portrait from 2 decades past. His fingers brushed against something adhesive on the frame's back, half a pain relief patch, 3 years expired. Memories surged, breakfast steaming with maternal devotion, umbrellas materializing like magic during schoolyard downpours, lullabies woven into sweater seams. He'd grown up gathering these scattered embers of warmth, only comprehending their true name, happiness, years later. Raymond snapped his laptop shut. Luggage in hand, he raced to the garage. The GPS blinked to life, charting course for hometown roads still echoing with father's laughter from summers before age spots. Brakes screeched, startling sparrows from the ancient pagoda tree. Tremors seized him behind the wheel. How does one face living apologies? He crept toward the house like a penitent. Through the window, mother's silver hair wild as winter brambles, father's form withered to parchment skin stretched over bones. The truth struck like physical blow. Their aging wasn't the gentle putting on weight or tiredness from video calls, but time's brutal feasting. When Raymond embraced his mother, her bird-bone shoulders trembled against him, each protruding vertebra a silent accusation.
Mom, I am sorry. I have neglected you and Dad. Please forgive me.
The bed frame creaked like a wounded animal. Father struggled to extend his hand, skeletal fingers trembling 3 inches from his son's face before collapsing back onto the sheets. Raymond crushed the brittle frame against his chest, their embrace compressing 20 years of unsaid words into the space between heartbeats.
Dad, I am sorry. I should have come back earlier and take care of you.
Son, it's okay. Dad knows you are busy with your career. Mom is taking good care of me, and I will recover soon.
From that moment, Raymond became his father's steadfast caretaker. During quiet afternoons, he'd share tales of corporate boardrooms and business ventures, his father listening with eyes closed, each word a balm to the patriarch's weathered soul. When dawn broke on the 7th day, color finally returned to the old man's cheeks. Raymond and his mother clasped hands like prayerful children, their home trembling with the fragile miracle of recovery. Life's tender radiance flooded the rooms again, pooling in the spaces between their laughter. Raymond lingered for 3 more sunsets. The city's hungry skyline eventually reclaimed him. He has to return to his work. Before departing, he produced a rectangular package wrapped in brown paper. An earthing mat, Raymond explained as his parents peered at the cork and copper surface. Press your bare feet here daily. Modern science says it channels Earth's electrons. His fingers traced the spiral pattern. Think of it as, my hands massaging your souls each night. Turning to his mother, he demonstrated with a gardener's patience. The mat draws out harmful ions like tree roots absorbing toxins. Peer-reviewed studies show. His voice caught unexpectedly. Show it helps with joint pain. Walk on it every morning, Ma. Let it be the soil that nourishes your roots.
Dad, Mom, I have to get back to work. However, I promise, we'll call every night. And once there is a holiday, I will come back. Remember to use the grounding mat every day. And I will get the grounding bed cover on my next trip back.
At the main gate, Raymond's parents bid him farewell, their waving hands conducting an unspoken symphony of parental worries. Eat warm meals, his mother called through the autumn breeze. And air out your apartment weekly, his father added, the practical advice lingering like incense smoke. They stood motionless long after his car disappeared beyond the ginkgo-lined avenue. The father touched his wife's shoulder, his voice softer than falling maple seeds. A parent's love asks no more than this, our child's safe passage through seasons. That his life tugs at our heartstrings like kite in the wind. This bittersweet pull itself is heaven's gift to cherish.